Hello, everybody. Oh, that is dark. Alright, actually, I gotta check something else. Let's see. Alright, well, welcome to session 2 of the coding clash, or the clashing session today. I'm still at rank 1900 something, so definitely slipped a little bit. Let's make sure we're recording, all good. Alright, ever since that one stream where I streamed the entire thing muted, I'm a little paranoid about that. What's this? Uh-oh. We got... check something else. There we go. Sorry, I had another stream. A copy of my stream going. So, anyways, yeah, let's do some clashing. I did okay earlier. It was about 50-50. Actually, no, I wouldn't even say it was that good. Let's see. Okay. Alright, looks like we got one. I'd actually say it was like, no, 2 to 3. Anyway. And let's close some of these. Come on. Okay. Alright, and here we go. So we have fastest. Find out the greatest common divisor of n integers. Integer n. The greatest common divisor? Alright, well, let's see. So, the number of points. Okay, so n's kind of irrelevant. That's just how many. So really, alright. For num in range, I don't know, let's do 100. Alright. If a... actually, wait, no. What we need to do is do num list equals that. We need to append that. A. Then, oops, come on. We can do, let's see. For item in num list, yeah, because, let's see. Max equals 0. If a is greater than max, max equals a. Range of max. Alright, so I just saw that there is a prime number, and then let's see. We also need a boolean. Valid equals true. Let's see. Wait, where am I going with that? So, I mean, if it was just two numbers, that would be easy. You would just do, like, if you modulo both of them equals 0, then print that. But what we need to do, so we're starting at 0, so it's going to be the lowest common denominator, but we need to do it for item and none list. Let's see. If item modulo num, let's see. Hey, what's up, time traveler? Welcome back. Yeah, we're doing session number 2. The second sesh. Let's see. Equals 0. Oops, does not equal 0. There we go. Then valid equals false. Let's see. Okay, and then outside of that, if valid, print none. Else, valid equals true. Okay, and actually I can already see, I mean this should, oh geez, modulo by 0. We need to start at 1. There we go. Yeah, 1, expected 3. Actually, we need to start at 2. That's right, because 1 and 0 are both issues. Let's see, yeah, prime number. Oh, max plus 1. That should get our prime number. Okay. No? Alright, well, we'll look at that closer. Oof. It's not very optimized. Shoot. Did that time out? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it timed out. So it's 9,391. So it's going through, yeah. Okay. So prime number, it's not a timeout. It's a found nothing, expected 1. So basically, inclusive. Oh wait, no, it's not the max. Is it? I might be getting these a little confused. Because basically, you want to check all the numbers up to yeah, no, I guess it would be the max because that's the biggest number in the list. So and you want to find the common denominator of each of the numbers. And if it's a prime number, so that's why I figured we need to make it inclusive, is because it needs to make sure it makes it, the num becomes all the way to the highest value. I mean, why not? We could just, I don't think that would break anything else. Yeah, it still doesn't fix it though. Multiple of 5. Huh. Yeah, so it's not optimized, so it's timing out on the big number. I'm trying to think, there's probably some fancy tool that we could be using in this situation, because actually I want to see print num list. Oops. Just to see what we have. What do we have for the prime number? Expected 1. Printed equals true. Let's do another boolean printed. Although this is kind of hard. If printed equals false, print 1. My reasoning, I mean, oh, whoops. I was gonna get out of here. Thing is so annoying. Alright. Yeah, so that gets that one, but it's also not completely hard coding if you think about it, because if it is a prime number and it's only divisible by itself or the maximum and 1, and if it's looking for 1 in that situation, then it's going to be looking for 1 in every situation of prime numbers, regardless of the number. So, I mean, it's still scalable, but I could also see it as being hard coding a little bit. And then we're still, so this optimization thing. I'm interested to see the other solutions because, I mean, whether it's like a map or a hash table or some, I mean, I know it's probably ridiculous, but there's probably something out there, or like zip, when I was working with 2D arrays and changing things in a weird way, you can use zip. So, whoops, get out of here. Alright, so let's maybe rethink how we're doing this. So we have, or actually, let's go ahead and print that out and see what we're working with in this one. Because it's expecting 9391, or that's, wait a minute, is that what I'm printing? if printed break. Alright, let's try that, because I'm thinking we find the answer, 9,391. There we go. Oh, fastest mode. Let's go ahead and submit it. That wasn't super fast, but, you know, we got it. That's the most important thing to me, is actually 100% completion. I'm happy with that. What? 40% completion? How do you figure? Well, interesting. Let's look at some of the other ones. Do we have any other Pythons? Yeah, the winner. Yeah, math, GCD. What is that? Let's see. It also looks like they're doing it in shortest mode. 7 minutes ago? What is that? At the beginning of the... 2 minutes. 3. That was good. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. There is a tool out there that L plus equals greatest common denominator, I'm going to guess, of L negative 1 and A. Sorry, something's popping up here. Okay. Print. Oh no, that's interesting. Let's see what other people did. Another Python here. Yep, greatest common denominator. I'm guessing that's what that is. So, oh, and a pointer, it looks like. I usually don't see those in Python. That reminds me of C++, but okay, well, cool. I mean, I'm thinking that they might have seen this challenge before, but I don't know. So the only reason I can figure that we got 40% is this little bit of hard coding. Like, they do checks to make sure you don't hard code, I found, in CodinGame. That's why I don't even try it usually. I'd rather just get the failure, but I did it this way because, I mean, any prime number, that logic, like, I mean, I would think that this would catch the prime number, and I'm still a little confused as to why that test case, let's go ahead and start another one, I'll finish that thought, but I was a little confused as to why that test case wanted a 1 instead of the actual number itself, or the maximum number, because if it was a true prime number and you were finding the greatest common denominator, 1 seems like a cop-out to me, you know, so, I don't know, but anyways, maybe we'll do better on this one. Oh, I need to start sharing the link, apologize. The game is reverse. Alright, 1, 1, 2, 2, 5, alright, I already see a theme for each line. For num in range n plus 1 inclusive, oops, print n times num, print new line, and we need to make that in quotes, and we're going to do that. Dang it. Okay, print n times num, oh, okay, string, I mean, this is hacky, but let's see if we can get it. Oh, jeez. Num. There. Can't multiply sequence by non-int type. Well, we could do it this way. For I in num. Turn string plus equals string of n. We'll do a return string. Start from 1. Ooh. Good catch. Let's see. That is right, because you're going to have a multiply by 0. Alright, or a blank first line. Let's go ahead and comment that out. Print turn string to the -1. Chop off that last. There we go. I get all of them? Nice. Yes, good call on the range. Ultumarat. Apologize, I'm not good with names. Let's see. Oh yeah, this isn't shorts, this is just reverse. We'll go ahead and submit it. And we're number 4. Oh wait, you did not test your answer. Yeah, I did. Just not since changing it. Alright. Cool. 23 seconds? Nice. Let's see, what did they do that with? Alright, see, that was what I was trying to do. I was trying to multiply across. Yeah, but I didn't get as fancy with that. And then the new line would happen every time you call the print function again. Alright. Oh yeah, always share the code. Also, yeah, that's what I was going for initially, is I was trying to just multiply the string value across how many times num was, but it was getting confused when I tried passing it. So, alright, fast. Oh, I forgot the link. Sorry. Jimmy is a young astronaut and has a ship that can only go to 50 units. You need to find the relative distance and end dimension of a vector u representing the coordinates of Jimmy and a vector v, which is the new place he wants to go. Okay. If 42 equals 42, print yes, oops, else, oops, print no. Okay, that's the last part. Now we got to figure out, everything else in the problem. Okay, so what's going on here? Why are you... That's weird. Okay, so what are we trying to figure out here? We get... I'm so confused. Alright, let's see here. An integer rounded n for n dimension of space. So that's our units. A vector in dimension n. So looking at the example here, so the change of both of these is 9. I mean, I do notice that, but then, so because you increment by 9 in the first vector, you start at 25 and you increase to 34. Then here, you decrement by 9 to get to 3. Then you have 34, and then, yes. So, I'm almost wondering if this isn't point A and then point B, and you have to calculate the distance, and if it's less than 50. Okay, so if dist is less than 50, less than equal, because I'm sure there's going to be a corner case there, dist equals 0. Alright, so now we calculate the distance. Now, assuming these two are points, the value of, or well, the length of the distance between these 2 points would be, and why does it keep freaking out about this? This is bugging me. Whatever, it's got any errors, but Does it say? Statement must be separated by new lines or semicolons. That's strange. It sounds like a Java thing or a C++ thing, not a Python thing. New lines. Oh well. Anyways, can we do that with that? Well. Anyways, we got to calculate the distance. So let's. I'm thinking these are points. So we need to find the hypotenuse. Yes, exactly. So we need to find dist equals. How does that work again? We've got. Let me draw this out real quick. We have 25, 34. So on a normal plane, that would be way out here and way up here. And then we have one that's 12 and 3. So it's 25 minus 12 on is that side. So we have 5 minus 12. Yeah, exactly. The points are x, y. So this would be the bottom one. So if we were doing a triangle, we're trying to find the hypotenuse. This side is the x, the change in x's, and then the change in y's. So that side is 34, so that's 31. So we have a side of 13. Yes. 13, 31, so this equals the square root of 13 squared plus 31 squared. So math.pow 0.5. Actually, wait, no. I want to do parentheses 13, so it's 169 plus, what's 31 squared? I forget. Times 31, and then do that to the 0.5. Okay. Oh yeah, print dist. Okay. Unmatched. Oh, oops. Yeah. Oh, we need to round it? Also, why is it always... Oh, right. Jesus. Sorry, that's... So... U tuple equals U dot split, or U list, V list. There we go. Now we have some values. Now we don't have to hard code this. So let's see, how do we figure that? U0 minus V0, and that's plus, right. Okay, and that's of 1. There we go. And then we need to take all of that and also need to make these the U list, V list, whoops, and that's a, nope, that's right, the difference of those, and then the difference of these squared. Why are you freaking out? String. Well, we got to take it all to the 0.5. So the square root of all of that. Now I got to figure out, let's see, do we just cast it all, make it look really ugly? And now it's not worried about it. Well, I'm going to cast all of it. Okay. Wait, why is there still an error? Invalid syntax. Okay. This is was not closed. So, whew. Let's see. I mean, I doubt that's where it's supposed to go, but okay. So, ooh. Is it because... Well, I think we need to round it. I think that's one of our first things. What do we have? Index out of range? That's 16. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The int there. This is just ugly. I don't like this one bit. And I think I got to round it because what I was seeing is I saw 71 point... Yeah, right there. I think we need to round. Well, yeah, we could just cast int of all of it. Does that round it? Let's see. No, that concatenates. Or truncates. Truncates? Yeah. It cuts it off. What's math round? Let me look that up real quick. There we go. Literally, just round. No. There we go. Okay. So we got 1. Such a weird dimension. Alright, so I think what I'm messing up with now is I'm not understanding the whole dimension concept, like in dimension n. And first off, a vector, that's misleading too. I don't know if I'd really agree with the terminology here. So we've got a point and then another point, and then in dimension n. So I'm almost wondering, let's print, actually see what n is in these ones. We got 6. And we got 1. Oh, actually that's a good idea. Let's print u, print v. Because like this one, a linear trip. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm trying right now, is printing the inputs just to kind of see. So it's expected 60. So the only thing I'm thinking of is, and maybe that's why they called it vector instead of points, because this is just, well, how do you get this? Expected 15. So you've got, Oh, that's weird. Because if it's, we only got a minute. I don't know if we'll be able to fix this. We'll figure this one out. Let's see, yeah, because we got 6 dimensions. What's this one doing? Come on. Oh, that's the one from the example. And what I don't get is why that's what we based it off of, and we're not getting 34. Let's see, 13, and then 31. See, I'm almost wondering if it's just the difference between the end one. And we just lucked out and got that one correct. So it's 72, no. So that's the distance between that. Yeah, you're right. First one is the example. Yeah, that's why. So I'm thinking, like, we're not calculating this correctly, or I'm just not understanding the vector. Yeah, we didn't get that one. That's all right. Better luck on the next one. And you have only x? Let's see. No, this should be... So at index 0, that's the x's, and then index 1. So right here, we'll go ahead and... Let's take a look at that. There can also... Yeah, so... And that one had 6 dimensions. But if we look at it... Yeah, so this is my y, and then this is my x. So yeah, I'm thinking I needed to calculate the distance for as many dimensions as there were. So like in the range of n, we'd need to do the indices. Oh, that's weird to think about, because then you think about like triangles in like a third dimension. If you had depth, then it would be like a triangle that way. I don't know. And then 6 dimensions, I don't even know. Alright, let's try again, shall we? Yeah. Okay, copy that, and there we go. I remembered. Alright. How about a nice easy one for a change? I had a couple last night that were pretty decent. Let's see. Alright, so another fastest. For all numbers less or equal to n, you must return the difference between the sum of all the numbers divisible by 3 and the sum of even numbers. Okay, so we're going to need even sum equals 0, divis sum equals 0, oops, not 4, for num in range. Let's do n plus 1, we got to do it inclusive. Alright, so for all numbers less or equal to n, you must return the difference between the sum of all the numbers. Okay, so what we need to do is all the numbers less than n, we need to add, so if num is even sum plus equals num, elif num divisible, actually we just should do that as if, because there's going to be some even numbers in there, I imagine. Divisible by 3 equals 0, divis sum plus equals num, print, get out of here, jeez, I hate that pop-up. I need to figure out, let's do that, difference between the sum of all the numbers. Okay, so divis sum, oh jeez. Is that all of them? Bada bing. We got second. Nice. Let's see, they did it. Yeah, and share the code in just over a minute. Okay, I can see that. Doing 2 for loops to calculate the 2 different sums. It looks cleaner, but also the complexity is twice as complex as what I was doing, because you're forcing it to go through the same range twice, but it's definitely cleaner, so, and faster. Alright, kudos. Let's do another. Oh, and I haven't been paying attention to these. Okay, it doesn't look like... Yeah, I agree. I wish I would have seen that when I was clashing. I keep forgetting that we have these chat rooms on the side. So, but yeah, the vector, the wording wasn't the best. So let's go ahead and, okay. So we'll leave this one open. And we'll go ahead and do another. Alright. Yeah, that was a good, easier one. What's going on here? Oh, jeez. Alright. I never know which one's which. I think this is the most recent one. It's the farthest left. Okay. Oh, I'm curious though. What's my rank now? Oh, hey, it's me. Alright. Wow. I'm falling even further. I swear, I was 1,600 something like a couple days ago, and then it just slipped. I think it was actually like last week. But, oh well. It's the best you can do is try, right? Oh. Yes, this is a new one. There we go. Okay. Meh. Oh, yeah, that's me. It's Japan. Ireland? Nice. Although, again, I don't know which ones are real people and which ones are bots. Oh. Yo, hi amongst us. Olas. And here we go. Hot. Alright, shortest. You have a number and you must print the number of zeros at the end of the factorial of that number. Alright. So, fact equals, what is factorial in Python again? I know there's a thing. Let's see. Factorial. Also, I know for optimization, yeah, the first thing it says, you know, to calculate a factorial, use a for loop. Well, I got that, but math.factorial. There we go. Math.factorial. And O count equals 0 while string fact -1 equals 0 O count increments let's actually change it up here because we need to be calculating this on a string, and we also need to be able to slice it. Fact equals fact to the -1. Okay. Print O count. Let's go ahead and see if that works. Did I get all of them? Ah, see, I figured being a factorial. Oh, let me go ahead and. There is no formula, no need to calculate factorial. Hold on, let me see here. Yeah, we do. At the end of the factorial of that number, we need to calculate the factorial. I believe, unless I'm reading that wrong. Let me see. Like number divided 5? Well, I am failing a lot of them. Let's see, in these tests, the ones that we passed. 4 and 1. I don't know. Wait. Like number divided by 5? What do you mean by that? Like, is it... Yeah, because we have to have the factorial of n. Could you try? Yeah, sure. I'm just trying to figure out what do you mean by divided by n? Because, well, here, let's actually go about it this way. So let's print n, just to kind of see what we got going on here. So we have 5 for the first one, so that's like the example. There's 1 0 at the end of that factorial, and then here we've got 23, and there's 4 zeros at the end. So I think that, and then here, oh, it doesn't. N divided by 5? Let's see. So we could try it. Let's see. Fact equals n divided by 5. And we'll do string of that. See, the problem with that is like, if we go back up to the second one, it'll be 23 divided by 5. So that's actually, what, 4 with the remainder? Let's see, for example. Given is 48. Let's see. I mean, unless there's some kind of... There could be some mathematical shortcut like that. But from what I'm understanding... Oh, we could also... What we would do is we need to comment that out if we were just doing that way. Yeah, so we get the... Oh, and then... Now, if you're saying given is 48, then divide the result again. I'm not sure if that would be a thing. Let me see. What we could do... I'm trying to think. It says you can also do recursion. So I'm thinking if we made a helper function, we could use recursion to do that. And I've seen that work for optimizing sometimes. Yeah, I don't think... Let me see. Then divide the result again. 48 divided by 5 equals 9. 9 divided by 5 equals 1. Total equals 10. So you're saying just keep dividing it until it's less than or equal to 5? And if that's the thing, that'd be interesting if that was the case. Because if we did so in order to do that, we would need to do a loop to continue to divide the answer by 5 a certain number of times. And so that'd be like while length of string version of factorial greater than 1 divided by 5, and then add that to a cumulative sum, and then that's the number of zeros. That's interesting. Let's see, how would I do that? So actually we could just do while length string fact is greater than 1, sum plus equals fact divided by 5. And then up here we would do fact. Actually, we wouldn't even need that. We just need n. And then n equals n divided by, or you just do divide equals 5. There, I think that's what's going on. Int float, do double divide. What, why are you? Less than 5? Oh, okay. Or while n greater than 1 or 5. And then we'd also do sum equals 0. Comment that out. And let's see. Print sum. Let's go ahead and comment all this out. Found equal. Well, I'll be. That's okay. That's easy. We just gotta. Wow. How did you? That's nice. That worked. All right. Oh no, we gotta math dot round. Nice. Okay, so it still doesn't like that one or that one. So math, oh geez, dot seal. I like that. Oh, since n is greater than 4, use 1. Oh, keep it like that. That got me a different number. Equals n divided by 5. I don't know, because if you take that out, if you're doing that, a good call, by the way. That was a great algorithm. That was a lot better than calculating the factorial. Let's see. So yeah, this one's only, it's expecting 37. Well, there's 3. Other than that, those are the same numbers. Jeez, that's a lot of zeros. Alright. So, those are the only ones for... Okay, let's try with the single... Oh no, that was with the single thing. But then if you take out the... If you make it a single one, we don't pass these ones. Like now it's off by a little bit. Which is weird. N equals n divided... Oh. Yeah, see if we have it on both of them. It works on these ones. Oh. There we go. We just had to do it for both of them. Nice, thanks. Thanks for the tip. That was great. Alright, let's make this shortest mode. I'll have to remember that. Like, I mean, I don't know how much that'll come up, but that is a very specific... We do use math. Actually, let's see. We might not need ceiling. Yep, we don't. So we can take all this stuff out too. Okay, and we'll do S, S, S. Take out the spaces. Oh. This all feels very risky. Don't need that. Okay. So we can take that. Yep, exactly. Yeah, gotta shorten it up. Let's see. Okay. Maybe we can take out these spaces. And I think that's about as small as I can make it given this way. I mean, that's awesome. Yeah, thanks for the help. That's nice. Let's go ahead and submit it. I don't think I'm gonna get it any shorter than that. 62 characters. Nice. Oh yeah. How we doing on the chat? Nothing new. All right. We got time for another one. Oh, wait. What are you talking about? After the while. One space. Oh yeah, that's right. Someone was commenting on that earlier. You could do one space instead of four right here, and then okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Because yeah, as long as the indentation is the same, it just needs to be indented. So it could be one space, it could be four spaces. What if it could be like 3 or 6 spaces? That'd be interesting, as long as it's uniform. So, all right, let's do another, and we'll leave this up in case they have any questions. But I mean, only add one space before S. Uh, okay. Well, and I'm thinking there was probably even a better way, like to make it like a one-line thing, like have it all in line. But I don't know if I've seen a while loop in that way. I mean, that's usually like a for loop. Then again, I wonder if you could almost do... Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm getting all sorts of spam. No, you're good. You're good. And I can tell you have a little bit of lag. You're good. So, but no, that was spot on. That was. I'm trying to remember. So I have a Code Wars problem that's like that. Although I'm trying to remember if it was I don't think it would work for that, the divising by 5, because I don't think it was checking for zeros. I think it was just calculating factorials, and that I was working with some really large number, and it was just timing out. What is going on? Yeah, that's really weird. Now I've gotten two phishing attempts in my text. Usually I don't get that. All right. Oh. There we go. I always forget. And so the best I can figure is putting that link in the chat. I think is so you can join the clash. Is that right? Let's see. Okay, reverse mode. Okay. So it's 159, 195, 215, 215, 195, 215. 3050. So we got the X's. Got it. All right. So it's assorted X's and Y's. These are unsorted. So we'll do X list equals that. Y list. Oh, actually, I want to do x dot split, oops, and y list equals y dot split. Okay, so we've got the x's and the y's. X list dot sort, y list dot sort for item, and I'll just go with x list, return string plus equals we'll also do a return string up here. Okay, plus equals that. And we also need an index. Alright, plus. Okay, and I know we could also do tuples. We could do a list of tuples, but we're doing it this way real quick. I mean, it is reverse mode. We don't really need... Alright, anyways, focus. Let's see. Alright, so what we need is comma space, y list, okay. Alright, did I do it? Really close. What are we getting found? Oh, and then index. There we go. Okay, we're getting closer. What's the one we're missing? The negatives. Alright. So, yeah, I need to study using map a little better. I actually haven't used maps before. I've heard of them, but let's see. So that would be... I mean, really all we're running into is this. So, negative 25, negative 70. So... No, that's because it's sorting it as strings. Yeah, so map int comma xsplin. Yeah, actually I'm going to try that. Because if we did... like that, and then... Because this looks like it would force it to be ints instead of strings, and then our sort would actually work. Y list, Y split, and then comment these out. Yeah, because as long as there's... What's wrong with this? Wait, why is this freaking out? Not supported types literal and int. String? Yeah, that's what it's having an issue with. Nice. Thanks for the tip. That was good. Yeah, well, and then the negatives too. Like negative 25, technically comes before -70 alphabetically because it ignores the negative. It's 2, and then, yeah, exactly like you said, 1 is smaller than 3. Right, but then the negatives, it's like backwards. The bigger number is actually the smaller number, unless you have, yeah, so. Alright, cool. So reverse mode, we don't really have to... Alright, and my next thing was to cast everything in those as hints, but that would have been 2 extra for loops. Alright, cool. It took a little longer. um, oh, do we have any chats going on? I don't think that one's even still going. We got, what, 8 minutes left in this one? Yeah, probably not. Alright. Let's see. What else was I trying to do? I think I got time for one more. I do have to do a couple other things tonight, so yeah, let's do at least one more. You can see all the different things I've searched. It's okay. I don't live that exciting of a life. Alright. Well, really, I just need to work. Oh, thanks, Chad and mine. Oh, thanks for the follow. But yeah, I need to just learn maps better. I mean, I learned about like hash maps way back when I was getting my degree, and then I haven't used it since. And I've just wanted to kind of get better at stuff like that. All right, let's see. Shortest mode: implement a function that accepts a string of 10 integers. Have the function return those. Oh, okay. So phone number. P-num, and this is shortest, so we'll actually just do P equals uh um well, let's do n equals list map int s dot split. There, how's that for using it? Let's actually, just so we see what that is, let's print that out real quick. Print n okay. Actually, we might not even need it. Let's do p plus equals s slice 0 to, so the first 3, so 2 inclusive, p plus equals that, and a space, p plus equals s 2 to, it's the next 3, so, oh jeez, let's do 6 plus equals space, and plus equals s 5 on, and oh, whoops, that's a dash. P. Oops, we don't want that. Okay, cool. So that needs to be a 5. And then, oh wait, no. This is a 3? Okay, so no, that was 6, that was right. And then this one starts at 6. Cool. Got all of them? Nice. Now let's shrink it down. Alright. Looks like we got it. Sounds good. That one was really short. I'm thinking we should do another one. We got 67 characters. Oh, they didn't share it. Alright. Now let's do another one. And let's also see. Okay. There we go. And we got any chats going on? Doesn't look like it. Alright. String.format method. Yeah, I've seen. Actually, it would be kind of nice to. Less than 14 minutes ago. Alright, so whichever one pops up next, I might be able to go look at it and see what other people did. Because I've definitely seen something like that before. Where it wanted you to make a phone number once you got the numbers. But. Okay. Alright, fast mode. Your program must output only the capital letters of the string given it as input. Return string equals 0. Oops. For char in S, if char dot is upper, return string plus equals char, print return string. Could have done that faster. Let's see. Boom. Didn't quite beat Coding Fish. What was that? Second off. Right. Yeah, and the curly brackets are where you put in where the variables go, and then. Huh. Let's see. Well, that one was really short. Let's actually go ahead and do another one. That was just finding all the capitalized letters. Okay. Actually, I'm going to write that as a note down too. Actually, I do want to. Let's see. Alright, another shortest mode. You must write a program that checks to see if the given username is valid. Okay, so, well, shortest mode. Let's do count equals 0 and have at least 3 characters. Have no more than 20 characters. Only consists of letters and digits. Valid equals true for char in u if char dot not and char dot is digit equals false. I guess we can't do that. That invalidates it. Valid equals false. If len u is less than 3 or len u is greater than 20, valid equals false. If valid, print valid. Else, print invalid. Actually, regex is one of the things that I actually don't understand as well. I mean, I can read it, okay, but using it, implementing it, not so much. So. Alright, so we got that. Got it to work. Let's go in V, 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 C. We don't need count. Let's see. We can do this as C, C, C. Okay, and other than that, I think. Oh yeah, we can take out the spaces. That's right. So do that, or and I think those need to have spaces, and then. Oh yeah, yeah, the A through Z, upper and then lowercase and 0, 9. Nice. Let's see. I think that's all I can do. Oh yeah, I can get rid of all this stuff. Let's see, so you're saying it's caret. I mean, this looks familiar. It's either uppercase or lowercase. 0 through 9. Curly bracket. 1 comma 10? Is that how you determine if it's between 3 and 13 or between 3 and 20? Let's see. Let's see, how would you do that? So if that's the regex, I mean, I can tell that this is the equivalent of this line, checking if it's a character or if it's a digit. I don't understand this one, 1 and 10. Like, I could see if it was like 3 and 20, or if it was between those. Let's see. Oh man. Well, everybody else is finishing up. It's an interesting concept, but I'm going to go ahead and, I don't want to delete the whole thing. Let's go ahead and make sure we're good, and then submit it for the time. Let's see. Let's see if some of them did it. Import RE. Oh yeah, yeah, that would have been a thing too. Although, here's something. Is alnum that alphanumeric? Here's that XOR again. I mean, you had a caret in the regex. Wow. Single ampersand. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. How did they do it? Oh, that looks very similar. Actually, wait, that's exactly what we were looking at. I thought I was clicking this one. See, this looks like what you were saying with the rig, but that's what I was thinking, the 3 and the 20. Then input would have been U, and then re.search. Wow, that's... Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the XOR in there. And we got one here, too. But, like, I was thinking that 1 and 10 would be 3. Yeah, this is... See, I guess I don't understand that. Print in or just valid. So, like, if this... If it passed everything, it would print valid. Otherwise, if it fails any of that... So if this evaluates to false ever, then it turns to invalid. And if this evaluates to false, it includes in. Actually, so 1 or all of this is true. So if any of this is false, it turns into... Wait a minute. Okay, I guess I see it now. Yeah, so this one would be if it's either... So if any of this is wrong, so if it violates any of these things, if it's long, if it's outside of the length boundary, and if it's not an alphanumeric character, then it gets to 0, and then exclusive or 1 or 0 becomes 1. So then it does include in. Otherwise, if this is all 1, it's 1 and 1, it'd be 0, so then it's in times 0. Huh, interesting. That's pretty cool. So we're still 5 minutes out. 400 characters. Let's see. Yeah, I think I need to go and get some stuff done before it gets too late. I might be able to come back on again tonight, but if I don't, I'll try to do better this week with clashing. So, thanks a lot for your help, Oltlumorat. I'm sorry, I'm probably butchering that, but definitely good at coding. So, oh, well, that was fun. Thanks for stopping by, everybody, and I think I'm going to get to some errands. So, I might see you later, and if not, I'll see you later this week. Alright, see you, everybody.